Hey guys, 7 WWE Rocks here, and I am here to review The Hardcore Truth, the Bob Holly story, and this is a fantastic book. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I started reading on Tuesday, and I finished on Thursday, so it took me 2 days to read, and it was just so good. It is like a true. I just felt like Bob Holly was talking when he was talking. It was so true and just he's no BS. He is going to tell you how it is, and I felt like it was a really personal relationship with what he was writing, and I really enjoyed because I felt like I'm getting the true story. And it was just so good. I really enjoyed it. It talks about the 15 years he was with the WWE. It talks about his career before he came with WWE and his life before. And I really enjoyed not just knowing Bob Holly, the wrestler, but Bob Howard, the person. And I really enjoyed reading about them, how he was a bar fighter, how he wrestled a bear. He's the toughest person. It's just crazy reading all the stuff he's done. And I just think reading about his career in the WWE, it was like sometimes I'd be reading and he would lose match after match after match. They tell him he's gonna lose, and I'm just thinking, gosh, this is frustrating to me. And him as a person, he knew what his job was. His job was to make other people look good. And I just respect that. He knew what his role was, and he wasn't gonna exceed that. He wasn't gonna say he's this big star, he's better than the company itself, like some wrestlers do. Some wrestlers that get fame fast, they think they're on top of the world. They think they're the greatest person to walk the face of the earth. And he knew what his role was, and he knew not to become his character, not to think he's this, just great person and just how great he is, and everybody wants to be him and stuff. He knew he was supposed to make people look good, and I just really enjoyed reading about it. I enjoyed reading about his fast bikes, fast cars. He's real into car racing, race cars, and I really enjoyed that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of race car, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of NASCAR, but I was interested in it. I just thought it was great to see how he won, a championship by 1 point. I loved the stories about how he had a rivalry. And it didn't have anything to do with wrestling, but I was enjoying it. I thought it was just really fun to read. This gives this is the personal life of him, and I just really enjoyed it. It wasn't all wrestling, but even the non-wrestling parts were just fun to read, and I so much enjoyed them. And Bob Holly, he got some tough breaks, and he just got screwed a lot because he should have gotten these big storylines, but the WWE kept letting him down. They kept saying, "You're gonna get this," and then just minutes later they'd say, "No, you're gonna do this," and he just made people look good, and I just think he needs to get more credit than he got. He made people look freaking good, and then a wrestler that's on top that has beaten so many guys, they should be thankful for the people that got them to that point. And I think Bob Holly just shows how humble he is and how it's just so great, really. And it was such a great story. I really enjoyed it. And do I recommend this? Absolutely, I recommend this story. It is so good. I don't want to give away a lot of stuff because I want you guys to read it yourselves. And he tells it like it is, and I really like that. If he says he doesn't like this person, he's gonna tell you it, and he's not gonna hold anything back. And I just really enjoyed it. And he talks about John Cena, Zack Ryder, Ted DiBiase. So he's talking about guys as he's writing that he didn't get to wrestle, but he's watching through on TV these guys. So I really enjoyed that he gave input on the guys that are wrestling now that he didn't get to wrestle. So I just really enjoyed that. Not going to spoil anything else. The stories about his broken neck and broken arm, it was just crazy. And he never blamed anyone. He knows wrestling isn't ballerina. It's a hard sport, and he's not going to blame anyone. Accidents happen. I really respect him. I really do. So definitely get this book. I'm going to be getting it signed by him personally tomorrow. I'm so excited. So thank you for sharing the story of Bob Howard. If you somehow are watching this, I really do appreciate it. I loved hearing about the person, Bob Howard, and the wrestler, Bob Holly. See you tomorrow, my friend. Thank you so much for writing this. It was such a great story, and I just can't wait to meet you. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WWE Rocks. And thank you, Bob Howard. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you, guys.